I'm so excited, I just can't hide it. I know I shouldn't forget my day job, right? But the reason why I'm so excited is because our very good friends are coming to visit us from New Jersey. And it also shows that I'm doing a good job in letting people know how beautiful Ghana is and what a nice country it is to come visit. I know that a lot of Americans go abroad. They go to Europe, they go to Jamaica, they go to the islands and things like that. But a lot of them don't come to Africa. So even before I left and decided to come to Africa, I started spreading the word about what a beautiful continent it is and how nice it is for us to actually go visit. And especially African Americans, because like I said, a lot of them, or a lot of us, go to Europe and whatnot for on vacation and learn about the culture and heritage from the people over there, but they don't do it for their own culture. So as African Americans, come to Africa, more specifically come to Ghana, and see what the country is all about. I also recall when trying to tell people about Ghana and what a beautiful country it is, and for them to come and explore it, and not even just Ghana, but Africa as a whole, but more specifically to Ghana. Um, a lot of them felt like, oh, Angela, are you going to be safe over there? It's very dangerous and whatnot. And yeah, we do hear a lot about Africa, in the news. There's different countries that are very violent. There are civil wars going on. But Ghana is one of the most safest countries in the world. It's 45th, actually. And believe it or not, America is 129th. Well, you probably can't believe it with all the gun violence going on. So, really, saying that you're not going to come to Africa as a whole, I'm not going to say it's ignorant, but it's not making an educated decision on whether or not you should come, strictly if it's based on safety reasons. Because as I said, we have Ghana over here at 45, and we have the United States way up here as far as danger goes as 129. So think about that. You're actually safer over here than you are in America. And that's according to the the Global Peace Ranking for 2022. So go check it out, you guys. It's there. Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted by you, Angela. Who, me? Yeah, you. You are so rude. You keep interrupting yourself. You know you were talking about your friends coming to Ghana. And one of the questions that she asked me was, Angela, what should I bring when I come? How should I pack? Very good question. How should one pack when they come to Ghana? The most important thing I told her was to bring me a bag of Cheetos. Um, the orange, crunchy, thin ones, those are the best. So I don't know about anything else, but please bring me a bag of Cheetos, okay? That's all you need. That's all you need when you come. So I actually made a list of the things that a person should bring when coming to Ghana, or that I think would be very wise to bring with them, because after being here for a while, I know that I need these things. So let's get to it. Before I get started on my list of travel items, I believe it would be wise to purchase some travel medical insurance, and I have inserted a link to a YouTube video that contains information about this. So number one on my list is natural fiber clothing, such as cotton or linen, and they should be loose fitting. And the reason why I say that is because you should have something, first of all, that's going to let your skin breathe. The fabric will breathe, and also it will absorb sweat very nicely. And you don't want it to cling. Um, if there's a nice breeze out, you want to be able to get it through your clothes, so you can feel it on your skin. Because trust me, there's going to be a lot of perspiring going on, so you want to have something that's going to absorb that perspiration as well. Also important to note that Ghana is more conservative than the West in regard to dressing, so you want to make sure that your shorts aren't short shorts, mid-thigh the highest, and a little below, above the knee, or even below the knee is fine, but mid-thigh at the highest. And also with your skirts, you probably want to go lower than that, maybe right above the knee. I will say the bad influence of the West is infiltrating Ghana. The dressing is getting tighter and tighter and shorter, but it is not kindly looked upon, I will say, for the most part. So just please be respectful of the country's tradition, excuse me, and dress conservatively. Number 2, you will need some type of absorbent face towel. Not a handkerchief, but a face towel, because handkerchiefs are too thin. You need something that's going to really absorb that sweat. So yes, highly recommend that, and something also of a natural fiber. Cotton would be best. Yeah, a terry cloth material, but a handkerchief, like I said, too thin. Don't do it. Number 3, sunscreen, because you want to protect that melanin-rich skin of yours. The more melanin, the better, but if you're not melanin-rich, just across the board, everyone needs to have sunscreen. And dermatologists recommend SPF 30, nothing lower than that. And depending on what type of activity you will be doing, such as exercising or swimming, that will also determine what type of sunscreen to get. So there's a broad spectrum of sunscreens, so just do your research and find out which one will be best for you. Number 4 is footwear. You want to have comfortable footwear. If you have stilettos, hey, leave them at home. Well, unless you're going to go clubbing, maybe a pair or 2 will be okay. But for the most part, if you're going to be out and about in the city or going to the beaches, of course, stilettos are not going to be appropriate. So you want to have comfortable sneakers or sandals. And I think the sturdier, the better. The streets aren't the easiest here, so you want something that's going to hold up on the terrain. Also, too, if you want to go mountain climbing or anything like that, you want a sturdy shoe. And I highly recommend not wearing white. Do not bring white shoes, because there's a lot of dust. A lot of roads are unpaved, so there's a lot of dust. So you don't want to wear white shoes. They will get dirty. I brought, several pairs of white shoes, and even after washing, they're still stained with the, slightly red tone or tint to them. So please. So even if you have colored sneakers and that sole is white, I don't recommend that. I don't recommend white anything, really, as far as sneakers go or footwear. The darker, the better. And if it's a sandy color shoe, even better, because then the dirt won't stand out. But there are washing facilities here, of course. So, you can throw them in the washer, if at all possible. But yes, no white sneakers, folks. Bad choice. Okay, number 5. When you think about going out for the evening, maybe to a nice restaurant or something, whatever you decide to bring, make sure it's kind of casually cool. And cool in the sense of weather-wise, how do you feel temperature-wise? Is it cool? You don't want to be too hot. And also, too, even though it can be kind of casual by itself, bring some nice jewelry, some costume jewelry, some earrings to take it up a notch. Oh, and nice sandals too, nice footwear. But it can be flat footwear, because, I don't know, when you go on vacation, you think totally about being comfortable. So they are beautiful sandals. If you can bring some with you, or you can find some all around the place when you get here, especially when you're down in Accra in the market area. There are so many beautiful sandals there. So you can pick up a pair as soon as you get here to wear with any outfit that you have for the evening. Number 6 is a beautiful sun hat. Yes, you can rock a gorgeous sun hat while at the beach, because beach hats or sun hats are very, very stylish these days. And hey, sometimes the bigger the better, right? And the reason why I do say the sun hat is because not only will it protect your face, and the bigger the brim, the more coverage you get too, but also it protects your eyes. And speaking of eyes, a nice pair of shades. Shades that have UV protection would be highly recommended for you because the sun is out 24/7 in Ghana, which to me is a good thing. Number 7 is a good crossbody bag. And if you can get a thick leather strap, that would be good. Because when you're going to the market in Accra or any crowded city, a lot of people are pushed up on you, and it's easy to be pickpocketed or someone to snatch your bag. So if you have a thick strap, it's going to be harder for someone to take it. Not saying that a lot of that goes on, but you don't, one is one time too many. So you don't want to be a victim of that. And also too, I would recommend leather because sometimes people can actually take a knife and slice the bottom of your bag, and your stuff can be falling out, or they can slip their hand in there easily and take whatever out. So if it's leather, it's harder for them to do that as opposed to with a cloth bag. Even if you get a crossbody bag, wear it across your chest. Do not wear it on your back. That's a no-no. Number 8 is a nice headscarf. Okay, so headscarves are good because if you're having a bad hair day, you can slap one on top of your head. But the way they make them today anyway, they're so pretty. So that can actually dress up a casual outfit that you have, you're rocking that day. You can also use the headscarf for a wrap. So when you're not having that bad hair day, you can just wrap it around, whatever outfit you're wearing. Also too, you can have a nice lightweight cardigan as well instead of using your headscarf to wrap around your shoulders on a cool evening. Bring along a cardigan as well, a lightweight cardigan. And the cardigan would have actually been my number 9. Number 10 is an umbrella, a compact umbrella. And an umbrella that will be doing double duty as a sun protector and in case it rains. And I think I would highly recommend the one that's specifically for sun, because usually that's a double canopy, and that really prevents the sun rays getting in. So I have one. I've had some friends that had the regular umbrellas, and when they would get under mine, they were like, wow, this makes a world of difference. So if you can get one of those, I highly recommend you bringing that. Number 11 is a neck pillow. I have not heard of any plane ride taking less than 10 hours to get to Ghana. So you will want to have that on because, hey, who likes snoozing on a perfect stranger's shoulder, right? I've seen plenty of that on airplanes. It's like someone's sleeping on someone's shoulder, they wake up, look them in the eye, and they're like, sorry. You don't want that to happen to you, if at all possible, so bring that neck pillow cape off. It also prevents you from getting a stiff neck, so bring it. Last but not least on my list is a handheld fan, battery operated preferably, because you don't know where you're going to be going. Sometimes some events may not have AC, and again it gets hot, so if you can have a battery operated handheld fan, that would be very, very good. That's proven beneficial to me when I borrowed it from someone, so I wish I had my own. So actually I gotta put that on my list of what to get. But yeah, I was hogging theirs up. I mean, they had to tear it out of my hands, so get one of yours. So that's the last thing that comes to mind, and if I can think of anything else, I will put it in the comment section. So again, you guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I always appreciate my subscribers, and for those of you who haven't subscribed yet, please like, comment, and subscribe to my video. and hit the notification bell as well so you'll know anytime I upload a new video. So I want to thank you guys again. I'm also still on my way to 1,000 subscribers. I got 10 more subscribers since posting my last video. So again, new subscribers and old, please share my video with as many people as you know so that I can get as much airplay as possible. Okay? All right. Well, thank you guys again. And you guys have a nice day. All right? Bye-bye.